Hi, I'm Tim Lass, your Around the Block Realtor. I've been around the block a time or two, and I'd like to share that experience with you so that you can have a smoother transaction and learn more about the market so that you can be more comfortable with any sort of decision that you may make. Lawrence J. Peter, the inventor of the Peter Principle, once said, "Some problems are so complex that you have to be highly intelligent and well informed just to be undecided about them." And that's kind of where everybody's at right now with foreclosures, short sales, and general distressed properties overall. I'm going to present some information to you here about those three topics so that you can have an idea of where the market's going, and then I'm going to draw a few conclusions at the end of the presentation. Let's see what's happening currently in the market. These are the short sale listing maps put out by Armless in September of 2012 and now January of 2013. September's on the left, January's on the right, and they look nearly identical until you look at the scale. The large red dots are still in the same place on both maps. Down in Buckeye, over in Surprise, down in Maricopa, those are all big red dots. All the yellow dots seem to be in pretty much the same place too. The difference is that the red dots on the left side in September go up to 141 short sale listings, and the one on the right side in January only go up to 95 listings. Let's have a look at a couple of them. Out here in Buckeye in 85326, there's 128 short sales in September. That's about 40% of the active listings on the market there. If we come over to 85326 now in January, there's only 91 short sales, which is 31% of the market, change of 15%. If we go up here, 85308, there's 115 short sales in September, 50% of the market. And 85308 here is 61 short sales, which is 34% of the market. So you can see things have changed considerably. We'll do one more. How about down in Maricopa? They had 140 active short sales, representing 34% of the market in September, and now they have 95 short sales representing 22% of the market. That's a tremendous change in just 3 months. September, October, November, and December were all over 140, and now we're down to 95. The only thing I can use to explain that is perhaps it's because the banks were more lenient in their foreclosure notices this past December than they had been in previous months, and a little bit of time will tell that. It's pretty much the same thing with foreclosures. Once again, September foreclosures on the left and January foreclosures on the right. The scale here isn't quite as drastic. There's 42 in the big red circles in September and 37 in the big red circles in January. Let's have a look around. Here's a big red circle, 85086. There's 29 foreclosures in September and has 21 foreclosures in January. How about Buckeye? Buckeye has 34 foreclosures, 12% of the market in September, and it's got 26 foreclosures, 9% of the market in January. So they're steadily dropping. Let's check one more spot, 85339, 17 in September and 16 in January. So I don't know, once again, whether that's due to the banks changing things and not pursuing things in December like they did the previous year, or what the scoop is. So what happens when you put all this stuff together, put both the short sales and the foreclosures together? That's what this final chart is all about. You can see the scale in September was 182 for the large red dots, and the scale in January is 132 for the large red dots. So we're maintaining pretty much our 30% difference there, 25-30%. As you can see, 85016 had 37 total distressed properties in January and 58 in September. That's a difference of, what, 14% there. If we pick on something else like Queen Creek 85142, we've got a difference of 140 in September and 98 now, 40 different properties, but that's a 10% change in percentage of properties for sale. So you can see out in Queen Creek, there's pretty much a lot of distressed properties available still. If we go up, excuse me, to Anthem, if we go up to Anthem, there's 73 total distressed properties in January and 115 in September. So just about all across the board, even though these maps look pretty much the same, if you look at the underlying numbers, it really makes a difference. 85032 in Scottsdale is 109 in September and 54, almost half of what it was, and then the percentage shows that reflection. It's about half of what it was. And then just for giggles, let's go out to Buckeye and see what they were in September. 162 with 58% of the market, and in January 117 with 40% of the market. That's an 18% change over the last 4 months. Now, like I said, I'm not really sure whether this has to do with the banks slacking off, pursuing foreclosures in December or not. Next month will tell the tale. Right now it's tracking pretty much along the lines of the general indicators. Things always seem to go down like this at the beginning of the year, and it's unlikely that they're going to keep coming up unless something drastic happens in the economy. So, like my earlier quote suggested, this is a fairly complex situation and not all the factors are in yet. And I know the highly intelligent people who are watching this video are going to look at it and just still have all the facts and be totally undecided about it. However, there are a couple of things that you can say. One is that the distressed sales are definitely making up less of the market each and every day, which is bringing the value of regular sales back up again, as they don't have to compete with the lower prices in the distressed sales side of things. Those higher prices are showing up in places like Buckeye, where it's really hard to find a home under $100,000 anymore, and that used to be the capital of the $55,000 home there. There are similar transitions going on throughout the entire Phoenix area as a result of the reduced number of foreclosures and the reduced amount of competition. We're seeing more and more new builders coming into the valley and providing homes for people, even though the new build price is at least $120 a foot, and most of the resale properties you can get are somewhere around $87 or $90 a foot. All in all, the market is continuing to lose listings. Listings are down a little bit, and I don't know that the foreclosures and short sales are going to stay as low as they did in January, simply because of the effect of the banks. Might be coming back in January, and you'll see that number rise again in February. So with that sort of a wishy-washy type of conclusion, I wish you well, and I hope that everything works out for you. If you want more information, please feel free to email or even call me. My number will be up in just a second. Take care. Hope everything goes well for you. Bye now.